Hey folks, so if you don't last remember, we were okay, hold up. What's the level name? Sorry about this, folks. We are now in Tomb of tihocann, and this is a really fun one if you ask me. It introduces us a new enemy. I know I haven't been talking about new enemies getting introduced a lot, but I really want to talk about these ones specifically. So what we need to do is swim down this long corridor. It's not actually as long as you think it is. And we're just gonna go ahead and go under here. And we're gonna pull this lever. There we go. This lever is going to lower the water level so we can get out of this little alcove we have ourselves in here. So let's go ahead and get out. And we're gonna pull ourselves out right here, and we're gonna side jump, come over here and pull this lever. When we come in here, there's gonna be an alligator on the floor. Let's go ahead and take care of him while we can. Oh, I almost got bit. I might get bit. You know what? I'm gonna take care of him up here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. There we go. He's gone. So this blue thing serves two purposes. It is blocking an item that we want, and it's also the passageway to get up there to actually leave the small area that we're in. So let's go deal with this, shall we? So we're gonna jump up here. I also want to go ahead and get out of the way that there is only two secrets in this level. So oh yeah, and my total time. Oh oh. Ouch. That's what I get for leaving the game on. I left the game on for an hour, so I took an hour on this. Whoopsie, guys. that's that's funny. Well, hey, at least all this, hey, at least I haven't done anything. So you can't say that I can't say I did stuff off camera. I mean, technically, I did. I had to, make sure everything was there. So, but I didn't. I don't know why I left my console on for 1 hour. I could fix that by just simply loading the save I made, but hey, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. It's just one small problem. So we're gonna long jump over here. I keep on saying long. That's the first time I've said long jump, like we're playing Super Mario. We're gonna pull this lever. This is gonna raise the water level again, and we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna go get that item we wanted. It is a large or small med pack. It's a small one, unfortunately. I don't know why I said it's a large or it's just a small one. People always thought, I've actually had some people say to me, you know, why are the smaller ones just weaker and not that useful? Well, they are actually very useful, especially in Tomb Raider 3 and 2, if you ask me. Because in the third game, poison gets introduced. Yes, poison, and it sucks because it can actually screw with your vision over time. And actually, no, Tomb Raider 4 has the vision thing. Whoopsie, sorry about that. Tomb Raider 3 has a poison mechanic, and there's just a lot more action going on in the second game. And sometimes you just need small ones, instead of large ones. But then again, I mean, you know, we're not going to be using med packs here, so let's go ahead and kill this rat, get him out of the way. And we're going to pull this block out. Oh man, come on, Lara, don't do this to me. Oh yeah, Pierre, yeah, he's back because we don't get to kill him until later this level. Yeah, so we're gonna be done with him. He's gonna be gone and he's gonna be out of our hair. What do you think about that, guys? Everyone clap. Okay, don't actually, but you know what I mean. He's gone, so we can all celebrate. He's no longer gonna be on our hair until for some reason Tomb Raider 5. I don't know how they came back, but they did. They came back, and then they just get killed again, which it makes no sense to me. Pierre gets killed by falling off, and I don't know how Larson gets killed. All I know is that they both get killed. So what we're gonna do is we're going to ignore these two doors for a second. We're gonna run and jump over here and grab. There's some shotgun shells over here that we want. So let's go ahead and grab this. Get this out of our way. And we're gonna long jump over here. I need to stop saying long jump. This is not Super Mario 64. And there's Pierre. Look, let's give him a nice greeting, shall we? So the best way to deal with him, really, there isn't really a great spot for dealing with him in here because it's a really tight space. So I mean, at least you can. Uh, Hold up. All right, sorry, I was replying to a message. So there really isn't much you can do in terms of finding a good spot to fight Pierre. You kind of just have to hope that he comes just far enough behind you to where you can start just shooting him in the back. I didn't get that though. He just started firing on me, but hey, it's not that bad. Oh, that certainly is. Oh man, that could have been so bad so fast. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's the problem with this area back here. I'm not good with this area, as you can clearly tell. Oh, hey, he's leaving now. All right, good. Get out of my hair, bro. Leave, man. Leave, bro. Dude, why are you following me, man? Just leave. Come on. There we go. He's irritating me. Holy, dude. Luckily, we don't have any force damage that we need to take, so. Crap. Alright, so what we're gonna do is that these cling cling doors are actually easier to get through. You just time it, honestly. There's gonna be an alligator down here, so let's go. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. Pretty easy to deal with. Oh no. Oh, he's exactly in the spot I didn't want him to be in. Ooh, and he's on me. Alright, good. Alright, thankfully. That could have easily been so much worse, although I really wish we could have dealt with Pierre better. Then again, I wasn't really checking the health bar, so I wasn't even sure if he was running or not. So that could have honestly all particularly been my fault, and I would have had no idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and backflip here. We're going to land on this little spot here. Well, we're not going to land, but we're going to walk onto it. And you're going to see there's the little spots in the corners here that have nice blue, like, okay, here, maybe that'll, okay, see how this has blue around it and the rest of them don't? We're going to step on all three of these. This will open this door back here. It is a secret. We want this secret. We are going to jump like this and come up here and grab a I almost said magnum. We're going to grab med pack and shotgun shells. Man, I can't think today. What's wrong with me? I really don't know what's going on. My brain's just gone. Maybe if I sit up properly. All right, that's better. Now I can actually see. And maybe if I turn off the lights as well. There. All right, cool. All right, so I can actually think a little bit more. All right, so the cling cling doors is going to be right here again. Again, pretty easy to get through as long as you time it properly. So you shouldn't have any problem with that. Oh yeah, we won't be seeing Pierre for the rest of the level until the very end of it. So we don't have to worry about Pierre for right now. He's pretty much out of our hair. So what we're going to do to get out of here is we're going to run over here and do a running jump. Now, oh man, look at that. A swing. Well, how are we going to do this? Well, honestly, what we are going to do is we're going to walk to this little line here, and we're going to wait for it to swing by. And we're going to run and jump, and we're going to grab and pull ourselves up here. Now, we are not going to run into this room. We are going to tumble or backstep, depending on which way you're facing, and we're going to shimmy all the way over here to the right. And what we're going to do is you're going to see how all that's empty down there. We're going to fill that up with water, and we're going to give ourselves another passage to go through. Man, this level has a lot of water filling in it. Wonder why. Did a door just shut? That's weird. Who knows? Has nothing to do with us though, so we're not worried about it. So we don't have to do a safety grab because look. Oh, I know why it closed. See, it closed because I went up there and it triggered the door to close. Okay, I see. So then water wouldn't get in there. Okay, smart ancients. I see what you did. What? Mr. Rat? Oh, see, that was weird. He wouldn't get activated until I came really close. He just stared at me. Okay, that was really odd. So now we're going to come into here. We're going to swim all the way down here. Makes me wonder why we couldn't just come through here normally. The only reason you couldn't really make it out is whenever you got at the end, you really wouldn't be able to make your way out of there. All right, so there's going to be a lion right here. We're going to go ahead and jump up here so Mr. Lion can't get us, or Mrs. Lion, I'm sorry. She doesn't have that thing around her neck, so it's a she. Man, I got that wrong. All right, there we go. So what we're going to do, I don't know why I went that way. What we're going to do is we're going to go around here and go around back because there's a lever we need to pull. It's kind of blended in. It's not like all the levers you've seen in the game just yet. kind of blended in. I mean, technically you've seen it before, back in the Coliseum level. Actually, no, back in the Midas Palace level where you couldn't really see the lever, and it's also back in man, why can't I think? Back in the Tomb of Qualopec, so really hidden levers, but I mean, you can see them as long as you look hard enough for them. All right, so to deal with these guys, I'm just gonna sit here and shoot them. If you want, you can go up there with your shotgun and just one shot them. Me personally, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just deal with them from right here. Man, they're dying really slow. Maybe I sidestep some. Okay, one of y'all got to go down eventually. There you go. I had a lock on him for a second there. Come on, man. I know you're there. All right, I think he's low enough for me to just simply go get him myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm not on the same side as him. Because he likes to stay over there until I come up here. Now he's going to come for me. These guys are really slow anyway, so I feel like I could have probably just came up here and got him, but oh well, who cares? So what we're going to do is we're going to line ourselves with the very side of this. We're going to jump, do a normal standing jump, and grab, and you will make it, trust me. I always had a very big, overwhelming fear that I would never make that because it's just like, oh man, dude, what if I fall down onto those spikes? Especially now because I'm not really saving all that much. I mean, I know that's pointless, but hey, I mean, I'm just doing that to get an achievement because it's available in the game. And plus, I don't really want to save that much. I want to show you guys a walkthrough, not a saving. I like to save in like actually like spots relevant to the original game, but sometimes I just save. Oh yeah, by the way, that activated another event. These blue blocks. If we didn't put that key in, it would have never activated these blue blocks. I think it's about time that I show you guys a nice little trick that you guys can pull off. If you're standing halfway through a block, you can walk and then let go, walk and then run and jump. It's a really weird thing, but it exists and you can do it. And you can actually do it across all these platforms and just get across without having to back up once. Thought I'd show you that. Thought I'd just go ahead and show you guys that. It exists. All right, so we're gonna come in here, and oh my gosh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors. 6 doors for us to get through. All right, well, here, don't worry. We can all get through it together. So let's go ahead and push this block out twice. Come on, Laura, we can do it. Just push it one more time. And by pushing this block, we're going to push it onto a pressure plate, and it's going to open one of these doors back here. And it's going to contain a gorilla. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. There he goes. He's gone. All right, cool. Whoops. Ouch. That probably had to hurt, Laura. I know it did. Don't worry, you're fine. You're an archaeologist. Man, my throat needs to be cleared. Man, I'm really not composed tonight. I'm really not. It's definitely not like any of the other nights I've recorded. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand up here. It activated 2 doors. This one activated this one back here, and this one beside me that we're going to jump in here in a second, so we can go ahead and get out of our way. We're going to do all the other 4 doors after we push it onto there. I'm going to show you a nice little thing with the rooms after this, by the way, so you can see. Oh. Yeah, cling doors again. Just time it. You'll make it through. Take your time, though. Don't go through and be like, oh no, I died, man. Like, trust me. Always take your time. And it only activates when you step on this tile, so we're going to time it, run through, and then just do a safety drop, and then we're out of there. We don't have to worry about that room no more. No more cling doors for right now. So that's cool. So we're going to push this one 2 more times, and we're going to push it like 2 more times after that, and then we're done. We're done with this block. This one's going to open up the door next to us, letting out rats. Now, why is Lara standing on top of blocks killing rats with a pistol? Who knows? But hey, we're in a tomb, and we're raiding it, so that's no question for us to be asking. And why they're still alive? Who knows? Again, that's not a question for us to be asking. I never really understood what these little things on the bottom are here for. I mean, they look like shower rings, the thing that you put your towel on whenever you get done taking a shower, or like whenever you're about to go take a shower. But first things first, I'm going to show you this room over here. So you see that right there? You see where there's a boulder there? All right, you see how it disappears whenever I get too close to it? That is because in this room extends all the way to this room, and if you turn up the field of view here, I think you can actually see where the other door opens. I'm standing in front of the door right now, and it's just like it's weird. It exists, but it's odd. You think you wouldn't see something like that, but hey, here we are. So we're gonna need a few keys. We're gonna go around these rooms. We're gonna come into this room. So you saw that boulder, right? Well, ignore the med pack in the middle. What we're gonna do is run up here and just walk up here and grab ourselves a key. And that was a boulder race, everybody. Which one won? Who knows? Because it's just as long. They're just as long as each other, honestly. So that key, that was a mandatory key, by the way. Both keys, almost every key item is mandatory. I've never seen an item that's never been mandatory. I mean, the guns, they aren't mandatory, but like in like some levels, they are in fact mandatory. Like in the Lost Valley level, you have to shoot up Larson. That's like the only level I think in this game where you have to actually shoot someone to end the level. Anyway, so we're gonna come in here, pick this up. Okay, camera, please fix yourself. All right, there we go. So, what did we pick up, you asked? These are rusty keys. We're going to use these to open up the doors in front of here. Oh, just a door, sorry. I'm going to do a side jump, land directly on the other one, which is convenient. And I'm going to save right here for convenience purposes because you're going to see why here in a second. This one this secret can easily be saved as fast as it can be lost. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up to the edge here. And the moment we notice the camera have an angle change, we're going to press L1 and fix the camera so we can see what we're doing and land over here. Because this is a secret, my good friends. And again, as I said, just as easily as the secret can be saved right there, it can be lost just as fast. Because watch this: if you don't land on these two platforms in particular, like if you land on these two platforms in particular and don't step off in time, and they're both gone, you can't get the secret anymore. I mean, I'll even show you that it's possible to jump to the other platform. I think I haven't tested it myself, but I feel like it's possible. Let's see. Yep, it is. But we're not doing that. You know what we are? Actually, I don't even know why I'm loading. I can still technically do that. I can still practically do that. What you actually want to do is do jump, front flip, like jumping forward, then flip left, and just a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, that's a load. Whoopsie. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that it's possible to jump over to that other one, just in case you couldn't make it. All right. I'm not gonna go ahead and just take us back there because we're pretty much already there. I mean, I don't really have to. So what we're gonna do is what we're gonna actually do here is we're gonna jump forward, jump left, jump forward, jump forward, jump right, run forward, and this gives us a secret. And if you got all the secrets in Greece, you get an achievement. That's all the secrets, folks, in this part of the levels. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, and after this, we're going to be going to a new set of levels that have nothing to do with under. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Trust me. A bunch of ancient stuff that's going to be. It's going to make your head turn. It's going to make you be like, "Whoa, what's this?" So, oh yeah, there's that. That's a really weird glitch. All right, let's go ahead and pull ourselves out of the water before alligator here gets us. Come on, kill him. There we go. He's gone. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump up here, and this is the way we got to go. By the way. All right, so we're gonna come like right here, and we're gonna do a running jump, and we're gonna jump up here and pull a lever here. Let's go ahead and do that, and it opens up an underwater door down here, and we're gonna go through that door. Come on, Laura. I know we can do it. Sorry, I got confused for a second there. So, we haven't got to the door yet, but I'll show you where it is. First, we're going to take care of one of these guys. This is the new enemy that I'm afraid of, especially because the HP that I don't have right now. So you're probably wondering, when will these guys activate? Well, these guys both activate. They do in fact activate, but the reason why they're not activated right now is because, well, this one over here this one gets activated by pulling the lever. This one over here gets activated whenever you walk inside then come back out. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's go through that door that I was talking about. Oh yeah, by the way, just to show you, there's 26 pickups, but I'll show you where the rest of those 6 pickups are. So don't worry, we're not missing anything. I know where these items are. So here's the door we were talking about, and now we're going to turn around, and there's going to be a lever to pull over here. So let's do that. This is going to open up the door and activate the guy outside. I'm not sure what he's called, but I'm not really sure what the guy is called. It's just a guy who has a bow and arrow, but he's not going to be shooting bow. He's not going to be he's not going to be shooting arrows. That's not what he's going to be shooting. He's going to be shooting other types of deadly ammunition. That's going to really suck. So the way I want to deal with him is I'm going to come over here. And we're going to get like just close enough to activate him. There we go. Now, it says that he has a health bar. This guy is not really that much of a boss. This is all you really have to do. Once he starts firing at you, these are, what these are, I have no idea. They're just red things that explode upon impact. Who knows what these things legitimately are, honestly. They just really suck if you get hit by them. But yeah, as I said, this guy does not have a bow and arrow. He has an arm cannon. Oh yeah, by the way, that hand is poorly put on there. But I think the rest of their names are Atlanteans. But don't worry, we're going to come out and kill the second guy. Because we can't miss any kills. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. And then he'll explode. Now, he doesn't explode in the original version, I don't think. Some of them won't explode until later. So if we go in here, we're going to be facing off with Pierre. So let's go ahead and go do that. Let's go face off with Pierre. So the moment you step on, like, right about, I want to say this tile right here, Pierre will get activated. Okay. Pierre.
A little late for the prize giving, no? Still, it is the taking part which counts.
I honestly love these character monologues. They're kind of cool, honestly. You think a game like Tomb Raider really wouldn't add these, but they did. Also, Pierre is actually really weak. He really isn't that strong of a guy. I don't know why he could take so many bullets before, but he's gone. Now it's so late for the prize giving, which is the achievement we get. We can pick up this item, but don't worry, it won't end the level. That counts as 3 pickups, by the way, just so you know. That's he was literally gatekeeping 3 of the items that we needed to pick up. So we're going to go ahead and jump up here. We're not going to end the level just yet, because we're going to miss out on 3 pickups. We don't want to do that, man. We can't do that. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to run over here and pick up these magnum clips. So let's go do that. Magnum clips, magnum clips, magnum clips. And trust me, you'll have a lot of ammo for your Uzis and magnums by the time we're done. I'll even show you how much we have by the time we're done. I'll even show you. But I'm not going to fire them off because it's not going to give me the achievement if I fire any of them off. I have to use nothing but Laura's pistols, and I can't use a med pack. I mean, they're not the same achievement. They're 2 separate achievements if you don't use a med pack and if you only use Laura's pistols. So I thought I'd challenge myself for this walkthrough. But we're going to use this key. This doesn't end the level neither. You can go ahead and put it in if you want. It opens up to the end of the level, but we're not going to leave just yet. I'm going to go ahead and do myself a favor and save. And if you're playing the remaster and you have as much as health as I do, I recommend you do the same. But we're going to go out here. And we're going to go kill this guy. Oh, he's firing cannonballs. Cool. If we get far enough, he'll actually start getting closer so we can shoot with his arm cannon again. Luckily, these guys aren't the ones that we're really worried about. We'll get to them soon enough. The next level introduces new ones. Yeah, they're not that strong, really. I mean, they don't really pose that much of a threat, honestly. They just exist. Uh, and he's gone. And I'll show you. Oh wait, no, they do explode. Okay, I didn't think they did. Some of the other enemies they just don't explode, or at least whenever you first meet them anyway, which is something I thought was weird. I find it weird that they explode anyway, which is really odd. And where they get all that ammo from, and where they get all those bullets from. But yeah, there's Pierre. He's done. Poor dude. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't pick up the magnums before, he also drops the magnums. Oh yeah, and look at the way he's holding him when he dies. Look at that. Look at that. And his eyes don't even close. He just sits there. And to think that this guy could have lived if he just simply never fought us. Sad.
Here lies Tihocann, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tihocann.
All right, so that's another trophy. If you complete the level simply, I took 1 hours and 26 minutes and 11 seconds. I found two secrets out of two, and I got 26 pickups out of 26. I got 17 kills. I used 758 ammo, which is a whole lot less used than earlier. 616 actually hits, zero med packs, and 2.87 kilometers. Wow, I'm starting to see a lot with this. I'm starting to see a pattern with the distance traveled and the med packs. Okay, the med packs is kind of a joke. I'm sorry. Good song, by the way. There she goes on her cool motorcycle. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next episode because, yeah, this is where stuff really breaks loose, and I really got to get into details about this. So I'll see you guys here in a second.